Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Miami Marlins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Cincinnati Reds have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Today's starting pitcher, Max Meyer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And here it comes. Jonathan India leading things off and takes a strike. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Righty to the plate. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
At the plate, Spencer Steer. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Man at first and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Elly De La Cruz. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. First pitch misses.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Elly's entire career.
At the belt and fires. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Elly was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
That one missed. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 3-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mesa moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
Matt McClain in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Steer off of first with 2 away. He was late there. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that one is lifted in the air. Konai makes the catch, and that is that. Reds leave 1. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Rhett Lauder.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. And a pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Stepping in, Jonah Bride. That one fouled off. To short, could be two. On to second, they get one. On to first, double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6-hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
Outside low, 2-2. Two out, space is empty. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at second here with two away. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll do it. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. No score. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's the third baseman, Jason Jackson. The pitch. That's a strike. It's 0-1. And that one is in for a strike. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
The line to kick the pitch. That one not close. Now 1-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The 1-2. And another ball. Up the middle, Edwards. Tosses to first, and quickly one away in the second.
The right fielder,
Rhys Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. And takes low for ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. The wind to kick the 2-0. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger. And at second with one away. In now for the Reds, Danny Jansen. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
No score here in the second. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy, fantastic. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds, drove in both of their runs last night. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball that's outside.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Hines stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1. Man at second. Outside.
Ball, 1 strike.
Ball 3. Joey Wiemer hitting on deck circle. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Next for Cincinnati, Joey Wiemer. And fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. The 0-2. That one out to right. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Reds strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Louder back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The wind of the pitch.
Hey.
And that's outside.
1 strike.
That's out to center field. Diving, can't get it, base hit.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And now the DH. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Nobody out. Runner at first. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And the batter now, number 54.
Yep,
that misses, and that's ball one. Konai, the runner at first with two gone. Up and in, 2-0. Two outs. In the air, left field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To third, in there safely.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. Pitch misses outside. Ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swung on, belted. Wiemer going back. And caught on the warning track. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jonathan India. And he deals. And that's outside. And that's ball one. India getting the start at second, 28 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And the slider just misses. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Edwards. One up, one down.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition, and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Top of the third, no score. Up and in, 1-2 to count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty with 2 away. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Splits the plate, going 1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Here comes a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings through that one for strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
One and two here. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. In the air, center field. Mesa sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses. And the count even 1-1. Fly ball down the line on the move. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
Up next to the Marlins, the first baseman.
And now Jonah Bride. He's 0 for 1. First
Ball
pitch
one.
doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
One ball,
There's a
one
certain
strike.
point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Late with the swing there.
One ball.
The Marlins trailing by a run here in the last half of the third. The pitch. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. That's inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
1 out, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Doubled his first time up. That one finds the zone.
0-1.
Strike one. Two outs. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the third baseman, Jason Jackson. Meyer back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ripped on a line, and that should be extra bases.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's going to be Reese Hines. Doubled in his first AB. Fouled off. He was late. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now it's Jansen to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
Two runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped to right, base hit.
The left fielder, number 30.
Now the left fielder, Will Benson, walked his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Jansen on at first, nobody out. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. Throw, and it gets away.
The center fielder, number 32.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's the center fielder, Joey Weimer. Flied to right his first time. That one's in there. That's strike one. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Miami's bullpen with some action. Ryan Weathers getting loose out there. Number 83 warming up as well. No outs, runners at first and second. And here it comes. And that's outside, and it's 1-2. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Base hit, and a run comes in.
The first baseman, number 7, Spencer Steer.
Now here is Spencer Steer. Foul ball. At the belt and fires. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Line drive. Mesa brings it in for the third out. 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Reds 4 and the Marlins 0. And we're back. Leading off, Connor Norby. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The wind and the pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next to the Marlins, the right fielder.
And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
The Fish down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Generally,
2
second,
strikes.
third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Man at first. And now here's the Marlins DH. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fastball for a strike. And the righty deals. That one found hard the other way. Kicks and fires. Fouled off at the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch.
At the
Misses
ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ugly hack of the off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's a strike. The Reds leading by 4 here in the third and final game of the series. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. And now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. And they'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging. One left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. The right-hander back to work. And there's a strike.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And a pitch. The shortstop takes a ball. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three and 2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jason Jackson.
So up next, Jason Jackson. And that's through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Well struck left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Marlins nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now number 54. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
You know, these
Ball one, no
Marlins
strike.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And another
That's
ball.
inside.
Just
Ball three.
missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Mesa in the box with one away as he takes ball one. One down, base is empty. And that clips the inside corner.
1-1.
Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air, right field. Hines settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now here is Otto Lopez. 1 for 2. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And the batter now, Jonah Bride. Hard hit, but right at him in left. Marlins leave one. They're down 4-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Ryan Weathers. He's making his second appearance of the season. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Rhys Hines. He's already homered here in this one. As the lefty gets to work. Weathers, 25 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Here comes the 0-1. Center field. Has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 28,
Danny Jansen to hit here. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Jansen at first, one gone. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 71, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Weathers fires. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Takes it in for the out.
the center fielder, number 32, Joey Weimer.
And now the center fielder, Joey Weimer. Now this is in the air down the line. Konai right there to make the grab. And that is that. One hit, one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. And he deals. Ball one there. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. The pitch. That one misses, and the count's full. And a pitch.
No, that's a foul ball.
Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Norby, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Smoked on the ground to second. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Griffin Conine.
And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. That one ripped. That's back there. And out of here. A monster shot to right. His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 4-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Rhett Lauder gives way. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. The new pitcher in the game, number 29, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Next to hit, number 33. First pitch misses. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the sixth. Kicks and deals. Not even close there. And now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss there. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Martinez also throwing. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that ends the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Foul ball there. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air to left center. On his way over. He's got it. One away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
A strike on the outside edge. One out and a runner at second. Here comes a pitch. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Matt McClain now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And it's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, one out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Jason Jackson, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. Strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And now the lefty got him swinging. Third out.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
And we're back, set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Yasmani Grandal. There's the strike. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the left fielder. This one in the air. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder,
Victor Mesa Jr., the next up for the Marlins. Ground ball right side, could be two. India to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Marlins 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Weathers, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Off the plate inside. And now it's even 1-1. The wind to kick the pitch. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a 1-2. And that skips into there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's the Reds catcher, Danny Jansen. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And here is Will Benson. That one missing inside. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. And that keeps the inning going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the center fielder, Joey Wiemer. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And ball 1.
1-1.
Benson off of first with 2 away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Two now. Next offering is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Two outs. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So one left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 4-1. Back. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Fernando Cruz. This is his third time out this year. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. And a pitch. That one missed. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Emilio Pagan getting ready to go. The 1-0. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. That's down and in. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The Marlins trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Shoots a line drive single into right center, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Marlins.
Connor Norton digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. He's already homered in this game. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the 3rd and final game of the series. This to center field. He's under it. Makes the grab. And the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back. Back, it's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mike Baumann, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Jonathan India at the plate.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
India.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's inside.
That one inside. Ball one. Baumann, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Lifted in the air, right field, under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the first baseman.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitch misses. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Matt McClain. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Out there to center. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And that is that. Reds leave one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Emilio Pagan. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Now here's the Marlins DH. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The pitch. There's the strike. That ball misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And
That's
another ball. Got it by him for the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Grandal, the next to hit, takes outside. One down, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit.
Up next to the Marlins, the left fielder.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. And now it's going to be number 54. In the air out towards right center. On the move. Brings it in. 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
So they're down to their final out. And now for the Marlins, Victor Mesa Jr. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Tying run at the plate. They're down to their final strike.
0-2 is the count.
The Fish down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, this is the perfect way to finish up a road trip, a sweep in this series before heading back home. This is a team that's got things rolling, and when you get it rolling on the road, you want to make sure when you go back home, you keep it rolling.
And your final 4-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds: 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes.